So, weapon transmutation can be used in New Genesis. If you don't know what that is, there is a time skip where I do go further into details about, explain it a bit, but yeah, weapon transmutation can work in New Genesis. Some people already figured that out because they do have some weapons with weapon transmutation. Some people may not know about it. So, here's the thing. The Light Weave. The Light Weave has a very particular look, and obviously from its display over here it is purple. However, the moment I show you this particular weapon, it is not purple. Not only that, if I go to equipment and I go to weapon camouflage, you see I do not have any camo for the sword. So weapon transmutation can be applied in New Genesis. However, I'll address this point a bit later at the end of this video. If you don't know how to do weapon transmutation, let me go over to base PSO2. This function is in base PSO2. I do not know if they plan to put something like this over in New Genesis. They might, they may not, I don't know. We shall see. But in base PSO2, you can do this function. I am playing on the Japanese side, so you may have a bit of trouble reading what the menu is like. I am going to show you a screenshot that I took over on the global PSO2 to translate it. Pretty much what you would want to do is go to this option over here. It's actually pretty small. There's all these different buttons. Apparently there's like these things, but this section is more on old types, and global does not have that old type function. Or technically you do have a couple old type weapons. I think there's only one or so, but pretty much with the weapon transmutation, it's in the other tab. It is the very first one. When you click on it, it's gonna ask to cancel the weapon or to change its appearance. To change a weapon's appearance, they both have to be at the particular weapon you will want has to be at plus 35. So if I wanted to change the appearance of the J sword, I would have to select that first. Once I select that, I want to select the particular weapon that I would want to weapon transmutation. Wait, weapon, what is it called? Weapon transmutation? I forgot the technical word. Weapon transmutation, yeah. So if I want the J sword to change its appearance, I click on that and it would tell me that I had to pay 1 million meseta, and I would need to also pay the certain resource for that. I'm not going to do that, but that's how transmutation works. Now, do you want to do this? Do you want to backtrack and you want to change some of the weapons look? That is entirely up to you. When it comes to, as of right now, you could use that to your advantage, but I would say go for weapon camos, because the thing is, when we get higher rarities in New Genesis, you will not be able to use that weapon transmutation function, because you cannot carry items from PSO2 New Genesis over to PSO2 unless, once again, they add a particular system in New Genesis that acts or is the weapon transmutation function. So currently right now you cannot do, later on you will not be able to do such a thing, but currently right now, if you don't have a weapon camo, you can use this to your advantage. When it comes to getting weapon camos, there's a number of ways to get them. You can trade a good chunk of other currencies to get them. You can try to buy them off of the market. Note that if you try to buy something off of the market, especially if it's a collab item, there's a high chance that it will be costly as hell. The best way on the Japanese PSO2 is to actually abuse the 2021 metal shop, because it has a lot of the old anniversary camos, and some of those camos, some of the camos that are in there are easier to access compared to that of like global PSO2. So pretty much that is it for this video. If you have any question, comment, concerns, put it down below. But pretty much weapon transmutation does carry over to New Genesis. It's just that this is only for the stuff from PSO2 to New Genesis. Once New Genesis starts to release a bunch of 5 stars, 6 stars, high rarity weapons, it will become obsolete, and you can't really do the weapon transmutation to those weapons unless, once again, they add a function in New Genesis where they give you a weapon transmutation function. Anyways, that is it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.